winning team, the East York Atletico. Number 5, Ronald Shabu. Number 6, Quincy Obeng. Number 7, Marcus Shahata. Number 8, J.R. Rabano. Number 9, Tiago Torres. Number 10, Santiago Varela. Number 11, Grayson McKinnon. Number 12, Ise Awani. Number 13, Sean Kella. Number 14, Javier Iglesias. Number 15, Damon Coles. Number 20, Mason Martinez. Number 21, Jeremiah Khan. Number 24, Arturo Presti. Number 27, Bronson Kennedy. Number 99, Jaden Yaramillo. And the coach, Marcelo Lacuesta. Assistant, Bert Lobo. And manager, Enrique Varela. Ladies and gentlemen, your East York Atletico. And now the lineup for the Milton Youth Blue. Number 1, Martinez Guillermo. Number 4, Julian Matacchione. Number 6, Moses Raymond. Number 7, Andrea Romanovsky. Number 8, Nathan Gallagher. Number 9, Marco Nitzich. Number 10, Ethan Secondino. Number 11, Seamus O'Connell. Number 14, Laddie Omolade. Number 16, Sebastian Matacchione. Number 19, Kenzie Gudam. Number 20, Ethan Gajadar. Number 21, Luca Cotrone. Number 23, Nikola Nitzich. Number 24, Josh Fornaza. Number 34, Marcus Tomlin. And the coach, Andy Garcia. Assistant, Joe Matacchione. And manager, Melissa O'Connell. Your Milton Youth Blue. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing our match officials who were appointed for today's Ontario Cup final, your referee, Mobin Ashtiani. Assistant referee, Hassan Ayub. Assistant referee, Adeleki Fagbon. And fourth official, Scott Hansen. Ladies and gentlemen, a special guest with us today representing Ontario Soccer is Brenda Brown, Ontario Soccer's Vice President of the Board of Directors. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd ask to please rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Ontario Soccer Centre in Vaughan, Ontario for this boys under 13 Milk Up Ontario Cup on what is a beautiful Sunday morning. Great temperatures here on hand as the two teams shake hands and we get things underway. As we're here, we're going to be watching East York Atletico take on Milton Youth Soccer Club. I'm your play-by-play host, Martin Ohms, here as we get ready to take the field in what should be a thrilling match between these two teams who have made a long journey to get here towards these cup finals. Let's go ahead and introduce these two teams, starting with Milton Youth Soccer Club. They're coached by Andy Garcia. Their goalkeeper is number 1, Matias Guillermo. His starting lineup in front of him will be Julian Matacchioni, Moses Raymond, Nathan Gallagher, Ethan Secondino, Ladi Olamide, Sebastian Matacchioni, Kenzie Giedem, Ethan Gajdahar, Nikola Nisic, and Josh Fornazar. Sitting on the bench for Milton will be Andre Romanovsky, Marco Nisic, Seamus O'Connell, Luca Catrone, and Marcus Tomlin. They play out of the Golden Horseshoe League currently with a record of 10 wins and 2 losses. They're going to be going against East York Atletico, sitting on top of the table in the Toronto Soccer League with a perfect 11 wins, no losses, no draw season currently. They're coached by Marcelo Lacuesta. Starting in goal for them will be Jaden Yaramillo. His lineup in front of him will be Quincy Obeng, Marcus Shahada, J.R. Robano, Thiago Torres, Grayson McKinnon, Essie Awani, Javier Iglesias, Mason Martinez, Jeremiah Khan, and Bronson Kennedy. On the bench for East York will be Ronald Chapu, Santiago Varela, Sean Kella, Damon Coles, and Arturo Presti. We get the final setup right here as we're now in their second year as Ontario Soccer Premier Partners, the Dairy Farmers of Ontario, representing Ontario's 3,400 plus dairy producers and their families, are the exclusive title partner of the Milk Up Ontario Cup. This collaboration with Ontario Soccer will bring positive outcomes to youth sports across the province. We'll be playing 2 halves of 40 minutes. And this game does remain tied after the 80 minutes. As we've seen yesterday in the Ontario Cup, we go straight to kicks from the penalty spot. It's going to be Milton Youth Soccer Club with the white and blue with the golden numbers. So I apologize, a little bit difficult to read the gold numbers, but we'll do our best here. They'll be going from your right to your left on your screens at home. And in the yellow and blue will be East York Atletico. They're going to be going from your left to your right on your screens. The referees for today's final will be Mobin Ashtiani. His assistant referees are Hassan Ayub and Adeleke Fagbom. The 4th official is Scott Hansen. As we have a look there on goalkeeper Matias Guillermo as we get ready to get things underway with Milton with the opening kickoff. Here we go. There's the first of the 40 minutes as the boys under 13 Milk Up Ontario Cup is underway, and it's an early chance already with a nice ball played on the left side for Milton. They're already rushing through onto goal. They're breaking through, and a nice save from Yaramillo already, and he's letting his defense know. Got to cut down that angle as coming in with a ton of speed was Olamide, already breaking free right off the kickoff. He got a nice ball played on that left flank, and he broke through past that defense to create that opportunity. And that would have been a huge goal in just a few opening seconds of this game as we have Milton with the opening corner kick. All credit around that goal area as this one's going to get played into the far post. It's going to find its way through, but Milton will be able to keep it through. It's still bouncing around that goal area. They do get a final touch, but it's knocked over the goal for a goal kick. A good early pressure coming in from Milton. And these moments here, it's always those critical few minutes. Yesterday, in 3 of the 4 games we saw, there was a goal in the opening 5 minutes, and those goals really set the tones for the victors of that match. And these two players, again, unfamiliar with playing one another. Those opening few minutes will be able to test and see what type of team they're going to be going against here. As knocking it to his back line will be Nikola Nisic. as Guillermo will pass it on towards their defense as Milton's going to work the ball up this near side of the pitch. Nisic trying to work that ball down the line. That one's going to bounce off one of the Milton players, and East York will be getting themselves a throw-in and see if they can make some magic happen in their first possession of the first half. Martinez on the throw. Finds it towards number 12, Awani. Awani, the leading goal scorer for this East York Atletico. In 11 games in the league, he has 25 goals. Absolutely tearing up the Toronto Soccer League. So the Milton Youth Soccer Club are going to have to keep an eye out for that number 12, Awani. Kennedy. He's going to play this one inside for McKinnon. McKinnon's pass is going to go through on the left side, and Khan's going to be able to give chase just on the corner of the penalty area. He's going to first time cross it, but that one will go behind a couple of players, but rushing in was Obeng. His shot gets blocked. Another second opportunity has it for Torres, but his shot just takes a little deflection and will nicely roll towards the waiting hands of Guillermo. Will send a nice boot up the field, and Milton's going to try and see if they can go quickly on the counterattack on the far side of the pitch. Battle still continues. We got a little bit of back and forth right now, and it hits off of a Milton head last for throwing. With help International Insurance Brokers, we have a partner today to support us as we prepare for tomorrow, and who will help us protect what matters most when we get there. Because the truth is, tomorrow is a gift, and Hub wants us to be ready for it. Find out more at hubinternational.com. Secondino. Gonna play a long ball up. Martinez gets the first block onto that one. There's a tough sliding challenge coming in there from Rabano, but the attack will still continue for Milton, and they'll win themselves a throw-in right by the far corner flag. Great crowd here on hand for both teams, making a lot of noise here. Seeing a lot of the cowbells coming in from the Milton side. East York making some chance and all lined up right against the fence. They don't want to sit on the bleachers as they feel the intensity in this cup final. Throwing right by the corner flag here again for Fornazar. And he's going to put this right towards the defense of Rabano. Nice move coming in from Milton. Low cross saved from Yaramillo. And the second chance does get cleared aside. Milton getting early chances. Another long chance coming in there from Secondino. And Yaramillo will be able to pick it up. And he's telling his team, slow down a little bit here. As he's going to drop kick this one down. Nicely controlled there from Khan. He's going to play this one out wide for Shahada. Shahada battling hard. He's able to return that ball towards Khan, but it's going to be offside going against the attacker. And it's going to come back for a free kick. Marcus Shahada, even though the tiny figure of him you see right there on your screens, but this man's got 15 goals so far in the season as well in the Toronto Soccer League. So those two-man attacks of the wingers of Shahada and Awani definitely have been tearing up the league and led to this East York team making it towards this finals after defeating Scarborough Olympic, Cambridge, North York, Brampton Elite, and then a 6-1 win against Glen Shields in the semifinals got them here towards this cup final. Nisic sends it in for Secondino. Secondino trying to get away from the pressure, but the second effort there coming in from a McKinnon will be able to boot this one down the field. Mark. Quick ball down the right flank as Rabano, though, will shift over, and he'll be able to shut down that quick attack from Milton on that far side of the field. As Fornazar will take the throw in to find his one player up top. Can't find him. The ball still will remain in play, though.
All right. Hey.
Yaramillo is going to play this one quickly. As Martinez under the pressure there from Olamide forces him out of bounds, but East York will resume with the throw-in. Milton Youth Soccer Club team advanced on, and they defeated Brampton Elite as well in the opening round for advancing against Thorold FC, Kitchener TFC, Burlington Force, and then Toronto United FC with a 4-1 victory themselves in the semifinal. Both these two teams had convincing semifinal victories in their matches. They're teams that score a lot of goals but don't give up many, so this first goal in this game is going to be all too important, I feel, in deciding how this game's tempo is going to continue, as we have a long ball up the field, and Shahada will be able to continue it for East York as he falls off the ball. And Milton will be able to continue, as East York fans are yelling hard for a foul there, but didn't look like too much there. Iglesias plays it back to Shahada. Shahada, good ball forward, and getting to it is Owani. Just couldn't reach to it in time, though, as getting to it first was Matias Guillermo. The goalkeeper doing well, recognizing that through ball opportunity coming out of his goal to get it, as we have another East York throwing around midfield. Owani, 3 jerseys all around him, and he was going to try to play that one down the line and use his space. And the coaching staff telling Owani, got to look for the pass, don't try to do it all yourself.
Yeah, Nico. Time.
Torres looking for some support, try to play it through the middle. That pass gets blocked, but Rabano tries to put it right back through the middle. And Rabano once again has to kick that ball up to the field, as it's going to be won there by Khan, and Khan's going to cut himself back as he looks for some support in the middle. Finds it in Torres. Torres drops it off for another East York player. I believe that was McKinnon. That didn't work out, but the attack still continues here with Obeng. Down to Martinez. Martinez on the cross. That's a dangerous ball. Takes a deflection, but Guillermo will be able to make the save. Shifting across there was Jeremiah Khan. He just got the tiniest of flicks onto it and forced Guillermo to get that right hand out and make the block. Good early chance there from East York Atletico after Milton had the opening chance in the first 30 seconds. East York responding with a good chance themselves. Khan once again is getting himself free from the Milton defenders. It's a 3-on-2 break, but he takes a long effort there, and that won't impress the coaching staff, I don't think, for East York, as he had 2 options right in the center. Could have likely played from either or taken a few more touches. A long shot there, just a missed opportunity for East York, but the play continues on as there's a long ball up the other way now, and Fornazar is on a chase. Here comes Fornazar. He's going to play the centering pass for Olamide. Just a touch too far ahead from him, but he'll be able to resume with the ball as he hits it back towards Nisic. Owani does a good job dropping back, and Nisic has got to hustle back to keep Milton with possession of the ball. Giedem. He's going to switch this one out wide to the far side of the field. As passing on is Gajdahar. Trying to play a little 1-2. Milton trying to go through that number 10, Secundino. Hasn't found much success on him, as every time he gets it, he's got 2 jerseys on him. And once again on another break, it is Khan. He continues to make impressive runs for East York. This time he does play the cross, but just a step too far ahead for Owani. And East York continues to get quick counterattacks coming in from Khan on that left side, and Milton might have to think of something to shut down that left winger. Good job from Matacchioni as he's going to boot this one up the field. A little bit back and forth, and Shahada will find the ball. He's going to send it up for Torres, and Torres just has a long first touch. And then instantly cleared away by Guidem. Still battling, though, on the far side as Khan is having his hands full with the defense now, as they know what kind of threat he's been posing so far on that far side, but he does win his team a corner kick. Have a look there on Jeremiah Khan. That battle with him and Gajdahar is going to be a key one. As this corner kick doesn't get enough power onto that one as it goes towards the near post. East York trying to see if they can put it right back into danger with Iglesias. But he gets poked aside, and Iglesias will take the throw. Shahada. Again, the little guy's got some impressive footwork, trying to do a pullback run. Didn't work out for him there, but again, this far left side for East York proving quite lethal right now with a lot of the action on that far side of the pitch. Shahada trying to play that one inside for McKinnon. It's going to get blocked, and Milton will get themselves to throw in now instead.
Okay, Sebby. Okay, Sebby.
Gadgetar trying to get the throw in for Fornazar. Can't control it, and now East York gets that one right back. Possession is moving in favor of East York, but it's a foul throw-in getting called against East York, and they're going to try and take this one quickly to get this one up the field, and they will get themselves the throw in towards the East York half.
Mosey across! Leave it, Ethan!
Nicely moving down the line there before taking that throw. They're getting closer and closer towards that corner flag.
Ethan!
And finally, they're going to try and see if they can get this one in towards the penalty area, but Rabano gets to that one first as he'll hit that one down the field.
Back!
And back and forth here with throw-ins on that far side of the pitch. Again, a lot of action so far on that far side between both teams. Milton, just based on what we saw from Olamide in these opening few minutes, Milton would probably be better off just getting a couple switches going, putting this ball in towards this near side of the field, and see if they can keep it away from the East York players who have been highlighted in these first 14 minutes of this match. Toronto FC is the official founding premier partner of Ontario Soccer, as well as the co-presenting partner of its Talented Pathway. Their commitment to the game in Ontario is unrivaled. Visit torontofc.com for tickets and more. East York will switch it themselves towards the near side with Martinez. Here he has Awani. Awani going hard with Guidem, and Guidem with a great job there, shielding the ball, gets that right shoulder across in the cross of Awani, and that does enough to allow that ball to roll out for a goal kick. Nisic, Olamide, try to get through Martinez twice. The second time doesn't get through, but Milton get themselves a throw-in right in front of the bench.
Nico! Turn, Laddie, turn! Marcus, get on! Way too much space, Nathan!
Shahada. Looking for some help, finds it in Awani. Awani gets it through. The first touches inside for McKinnon, but he has nowhere to go as Secondino slid in there for Milton. Gajdahar is able to pick it off of Khan's pocket this time, and now here comes a great chance for Milton. As wide open on the left side is Olamide. He gets the pass from Secondino, but he just can't get a good first touch to Olamide. And able to come over there is the East York defense. As the ball will go over the touchline for a throw-in. But Olamide had a mile of space in front of him, and if he just had a good first touch in front of him, he would have been free onto goal.
Corner, Nico. Mata numero, Nico.
Have a look there at Coach LaQuesta for East York, giving instructions, letting the players know they can't let that type of open space happen again. As East York's Martinez will be able to pick the ball up as he'll play it down the line, but no yellow jerseys, check that, are up the field. Olamide takes a trip there after climbing with Martinez, and he'll win his team a free kick.
Well done, laddie. Ethan S. Better. Push. Nate, that's too much. What are you doing all the way over there?
Nisic is going to leave it for one of his teammates, Matacchione. There's two of them, Julian and Sebastian. Julian, the center back, and Sebastian, the central midfielder. And Julian Matacchione's, that's a high boot there by Rabano. Looking very confident in the back line, not letting that ball bounce, getting that first touch constantly, as they'll be able to go up the field quickly with Khan as he'll play it out wide towards Shahada. Shahada trying to play across in for Khan, and Khan would have snuck in behind the defense. The Milton defense, I didn't see even take a look at Khan there, and he was able to sneak in behind both the center backs. Being a little bit of a sneaky beaver, as they would say in the back line.
Yes. Sebastian, alert! Sebastian! Laddie! Laddie!
A touch short there on the return pass to the defense from Yaramillo. And Olamide will be able to get the ball right back as Nisic will be able to continue the run here, as the referee will play advantage from Olamide's tackle. And then get themselves a throw-in right by the corner flag. But Yaramillo trying to play a short pass right back towards his defender. Was a touch light, and the Milton team right away was jumping all over it.
Yes, Ethan S. Moses!
Nisic trying to do it himself, driving. He continues to go, what a move from Nisic! And he got a little bit selfish at the end. Unfortunate from Nico Nisic. Makes a brilliant move around the last defender, but instead of, he had two white jerseys in front of the goal, try to take it himself. And his shot goes off the side netting. Great chance there from Milton's left back, Nisic, as all over the back there was Obeng onto Matacchione, as Sebastian will win the free kick, which Julian will come over to take. We've seen Julian's got himself a big boot on him, and wouldn't be too surprised to see him even attempt something onto goal here, or loft it in towards that goal area. He's going to go for it, and a late joiner to the wall was Awani. Jumped into the wall last second to add a third player, and he's the one who makes the block on the free kick. So fortunately that he did step in there. But I'm not surprised to see Matacchione go for goal in that free kick. And now here comes Awani trying to move up the line, but he can't keep that one in play. Torres finding the ball in the air, and he's going to chip this one forward for Khan. Khan once again battling against Gajahar. Khan still going with it, now trying to see if he can lay this one off from Shahada.
Who are you taking off?
Shahada plays it across for Torres, he gets the touch, but Guillermo will be able to catch that one in the air as Torres had that one go down. He let it hit off the foot, but he didn't put any power, so it just looped up in the air. And Guillermo will be able to make the save, but Torres was in tight after a great ball played from Shahada. Guidem is able to clear this ball away as Olamide tried to get a little fancy, but he couldn't get through Martinez. But he does hustle and win the ball right back. Looks like first substitution coming in shortly for Milton. Romanovsky is looking to check into the game. And I'm gonna be waiting. I know it's going to be Romanovsky checking into the game.
Right? Ethan.
See some tactical switches on the positioning side. As number 24, Josh Fornazar, I believe, is the player coming off. So Fornazar is off. Romanovsky is going to check into the central midfield. Secondino now, who is playing in that attacking midfielder role, is going to come towards the left wing. And Olamide goes all the way over to the right wing now for Milton. So a full attacking shift there, as they're going to see if they can get something fresh on the top forces for this Milton squad. But it will be that ball once again trying to find Khan. And Gajdar has had his hands full dealing with the East York left winger. Ontario Soccer values fair play, and we share this common passion with our partners from Respect in Sport, the leading e-learning platform for the prevention of bullying, abuse, harassment, and discrimination. Learn more about their programs and start your Respect education today at respectgroupinc.com. Shahada is going to chip this one forward for Torres, and he's got Guidem all over the back. And the East York fans are up in arms there, hoping for a foul, but the referee does disagree, and it's just going to be a throw-in instead, as East York looks to be making a substitution themselves very shortly. That ball remains in play. Both teams kind of froze, thinking the ball went out, but play to the whistle. As all the way in the back here is Kennedy. Nice little 1-2 on the far side. And they're going to try to chip it forward. It was Iglesias, but he will get themselves a throw in, as East York will make themselves a substitution. Santiago Varela will come into the game. And he is going to replace number 7, Marcus Shahada. So Varela in for Shahada, as Shahada had a lot of good plays coming out from him on that far side of the field. And Varela, with some fresh legs, they're going to try and see if he's going to be able to continue the effort brought in by Marcus.
Hold! Hold! Hey! Hey! Alert on the clearance!
Free kick coming for East York.
Mati! Mati!
They're going to play this one just on the edge of the penalty area. Will be cleared away by Guidem, and the second boot will be knocked up by Romanovsky. Second boot up, and now we got our foot race, but this ball is going to be a little bit too far ahead. And Yarmila will be able to come out of his goal and boot this one right back down the field. But Guidem will return the favor back into the East York half. Urbano, great ball down the left flank. He's going to send in Khan. Khan with the first time cross. Guidem, though, will be able to clear it aside. But good hustle coming in from McKinnon is able to continue the ball over to Khan. He tries another cross, and they'll get blocked once again. As we have more substitutions upcoming, East York will be making a substitution.
Yeah.
Almost forgot his penny, but Arturo Presti will come in for Arwani for East York. Fornazar will come back into the game, and he's going to replace Nisic for Milton as well. So So Fornazar going from right wing, going to now left back, as we have another free kick on the far side of the field for East York.
Hey! Hey! Just be aware, you're good. Hey! Hey!
As here comes the boot. Right outside of that penalty area, it's going to find its way all the way across, and running onto it is the newly introduced Presti. He gets it taken away though from him by Secondino, who's trying to run the ball up the field.
Yes, Ethan! Andre! Up! 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 Nathan! Alert!
Yarmillo getting a little bit too much there, as Moses Raymond putting on the forecheck forces the goalkeeper to clear that one out of play, as Yarmillo was going to play that short, but good heads out there from Raymond saying, okay, I'm going to cut off this pass, force him to play it long. And Yarmillo, while he was looking for another option, saw Raymond coming and had to clear it away. Throwing it coming around midfield. Right in front of all the Milton supporters. As we got a hard battle going on between four different players, as some nice pullback turn coming in from Julian Matticchioni gets a round of applause from Milton, but the attack will just continue on this right side for Presti. But there is the defender now, midfielder turned defender, Fornazar, who's just going to shield that one all the way out for a goal kick. As we have another double substitution upcoming here for Milton. O'Connell will be checking to the game, as well as Luca Catrone. So Catrone will come in for Moses Raymond.
Andre! Hey, come on, Andre!
And O'Connell will come in for Ethan Gajdahar. So Fornazar will shift over to the right back position, and O'Connell will come in into a left back spot. As free kick will go for Milton after the handling on that one, as referees ensuring the correct placement. So with O'Connell coming in that left back, as we just saw, Fornazar playing his third different position already here in this cup final. We'll go over to that far side of the field, as we mentioned, as we're just getting closer towards that half an hour mark in this first half. No score in this boys under 13 Milk Cup Ontario Cup final between East York Atletico and Milton. And a little bit physical we're starting to see here between these two teams, and now Milton will be getting themselves some opportunities.
Ethan! Second ball, see this! Josh!
Julian Matticchioni telling everyone, move up. And he's going to get a great boot onto that one. Punched away, though, from Yarmillo. A little bit too close towards that East York keeper. And he does the smart thing and clears it aside for a corner kick. But a great boot from Matticchioni. And these set pieces will definitely be a key scoring chance for these Milton players. As you saw, while the goalkeeper got to it, he still had 3 white jerseys all around him. So if he wasn't able to get to that one, it would have been an easy tap-in for the Milton players, as they're looking to surround the keeper and not give him any space to get towards this corner kick, as this one's going to go towards the near post. And as usual, it is Rabano clearing his side. And here comes the second ball played, and this could be tricky, and he just couldn't put it home. So close right there for Milton. And as they're getting closer and closer towards that East York goal, as it was a great cross played in towards the box by Matticchioni. And they just couldn't put it home, was the right winger.
Seamus, give it!
Play it forward.
Urbano has that one hit off his face, off the control. Check that, that was Kennedy who had that one hit off his face, but was able to recover. He's holding his nose, he's okay, checking, okay. Nothing happened, he's smiling, all good, he's okay. Pointing towards his bench, he's okay. Have a look, and Eden swiping off some of the turf off himself as he's presenting a short option for this goal kick. Now played up for Catrone. For Nazar. He'll hit it off of the oncoming defender. That's Urbano all the way up the field. As we see a nice throw-in, good technique there from the fan, returning this ball into the field of play.
Stop!
As we see with some more pushing and shoving going on in around the field, and McKinnon is going to get called for the foul. Puts his hand up saying, yeah, I'm okay, I'm safe, don't worry, just trying to win the ball. As we get a free kick in the big boots of Matticchione, roughly about the same spot we just saw him do with a minute ago. And this one will get cleared aside by East York. Not as much of a loft onto that one.
Tight.
As Presti's going to try and see if he can launch a counterattack for East York. And he'll play a good ball up the field. And here comes McKinnon. McKinnon across for Torres. He's got Kahn towards his left. Kahn's going to be offside though, yes. Kahn will be able to touch it home, but it's offside. And he was a good 1 or 2 steps offside there, Kahn. Just didn't time his run. He had his eyes focused on Torres on the ball, saying, I'm wide open, and didn't notice he kept running forward and behind the defenders. Good chance, though, on the counterattack, started from a good ball from Arturo Presti. Secondino. Having 2 yellow jerseys on him, gets some support from Matticchione, hits up for Catrone. Catrone trying to find Romanevsky, but cleared up the field by Iglesias. Torres. Varela. Nicely blocked by O'Connell. As they play a little 1-2, a little bit too far, and it goes out for throw-in. Ontario Soccer is pleased to welcome back Sport Check, Canada's largest sports retailer, as its official sporting goods retail partner. Both partners share the goal of inspiring Ontarians to live healthy, active lifestyles while making sport and activity more fun, approachable, and inclusive. With a vast assortment of apparel and equipment and the very best athletic brands in the world, Sport Check strives to help athletes and enthusiasts of all levels succeed. Find what moves you at sportcheck.ca. For Nazar. Passes it off as they try to play a long ball up the field for Tomlin. And Tomlin get it over to Catrone. Catrone gets knocked down. And it's going to be a free kick. And the referee looks like he's going to want a word with the defender.
Set it up, Kenji!
Giving him a final warning for a sliding challenge for Urbano.
Marcus!
As Milton has 2 players getting ready to warm up and get back onto the field. Gajdahar and Olamide getting ready to come back into the game. But they're going to wait until after this free kick is taken, as East York's trying to set up a line right now. Right now they're maybe about a step or 2 inside of the penalty area. Usually you see teams try to set up a full out line, utilize the line.
Don't get caught too tight.
But Khan is dropping back quite a bit, so the Milton players seeing that is continuously stepping forward and forward, so they're lined up around the penalty mark now as we get the first unfortunate mishits on a free kick, as Matticchione doesn't get a good boot onto that one, unfortunately, but they still continue it with O'Connell. Finds Tomlin. Tomlin, 3 yellow jerseys all around him, and he's able to win his team a throw-in as here comes the double substitution. As Gajdahar. He's going to come in for number 19, Kenzie Guidem. And Ladi Olamide will come in for Ethan Secondino. So Guidem and Secondino out. Gajdahar and Olamide in for Milton. There's a confirmation of the substitution as we resume play over on this far side of the field. Taking a little bit too long to get that ball up the field was Martinez, but he will get himself a throw-in. There's Olamide after taking a few minutes on the bench, bringing up the speed as we get closer towards the halftime whistle. But Martinez is going to be forced backwards by the referee before re-entering this throw-in. Like I said, in the opening 10-15 minutes, a lot of the pressure was going on that far side of the field, and we were saying how Milton needs to bring that ball towards this near side. They have switched the players around, and they've started to really settle into the game, these two teams now, after that initial rush.
In the corner.
O'Connell. Towards Matacchione. Under a lot of pressure there, and he gets knocked off the ball. And East York, though, can't make that pass go as Varela is able to work with Obang. And Obang will win his team a free kick after Catrone will get called for holding him back.
Come on, Andre!
Tomlin having himself some space on the right side. He's going to try and see if he can put on the speed. Gets around the defense, but he's going to get called for the foul because he put his arms on the shoulders to get himself around the player. And as we get just about 1 minute towards halftime, plus probably a minute or two, I imagine, of additional time. We're getting very close here in this boys under 13 Milk Up Ontario Cup final between East York and Milton. Substitution upcoming here for Milton.
Hey, Moses.
As Moses Raymond, the striker, will come back on the field. So number 6, Moses Raymond into the game. And I believe that's Romanovsky coming out. And number 7, Romanovsky is off. So Raymond in, Romanovsky out. And Raymond will go back into his striker position, and Catrone will drop back in towards the midfield for Milton. Long ball up. Olamide is there. He gets the first touch onto that. Just couldn't control it enough to steer it onto goal. But Olamide constantly finding himself in a lot of space on this left side. This time Martinez was there, but they were way behind the offside line made up by the rest of the East York players. And that could have been pivotal. But here comes Khan. He's able to head it past Fornazar. And Khan, he's going to take himself a hard shot, but Guillermo taking the safe play will block that one. As we see the indication from the fourth official, there'll be of 2 minutes of added time left to go here in this first half. As East York, as you see, 6 shots on goal in this first half. But Matias Guillermo has done a great job keeping this score at 0, but he might be facing some pressure here once again. As Gajdahar almost got that one poked away from him, but it'll go out for a goal kick. Sports Engine is the official technology partner of Ontario Soccer and the leading provider of sport relationship management software for youth and amateur sports. Check out sportsengine.com/solutions to see how they can help keep your club running in stride on and off the pitch this season. That was a push on the back there by McKinnon. He puts his thumbs up towards the referee, said, yeah, I did it. He's not going to deny it. And play will resume here with the Milton free kick. Good interception by Matacchione. He's going to send Olamide onto a run. Alameda gets through one defender, but coming all the way over was Obeng. And Milton will get themselves just one more opportunity, I think, here out from this throw-in.
Luca, we need you here. Moses, you too a little bit. Come on, Seamus!
Foul was going to get called, but either way, it's going to be the halftime whistle as we go towards the halftime break. You're here watching the under-13 boys Milk Up Ontario Cup final at the Ontario Soccer Centre. And going into the halftime break, it's Milton Youth Soccer Club 0, East York Atletico 0. So you have to take a look on the stats here. 6 shots on goal for East York, 3 for Milton Youth. With this couple offsides for East York, as one offside goal was called back. And that proves to be the difference here as we go into the break at nils. We're going to have a little breather here as well for ourselves. Don't go anywhere, folks. Second half action coming up next.
Thanks to our many dedicated volunteers. The Toronto FC is the official founding premier partner
Of East York, but Milton, I think, would say would have the better of the chances as we get the teams switching sides. So it'll be East York Atletico in the yellow and blue, going from your right to your left on your screens at home, and in the white and blue is Milton, with the hard-to-read goal numbers going from your left to your right. But we've done a pretty good job so far here for you folks at home. I'd like to thank everyone who's tuned in for this match as we get ready to get the second half underway of 40 minutes. The game does remain tied still after the 80 minutes have been played. We go straight to penalties. So we'll have to see, will we be experiencing that? Well, who knows? We saw it yesterday. As the action is underway with East York with some early possession on this near side of the field. Don't see any major changes out here on the field. The only one I'm noticing right now is Torres has checked out. Number 9, Torres has checked out, and coming back into the game was Essie Owani, number 12 for East York. As there is Owani right there. Otherwise, pretty standard, same lineups out here for both teams as we continue in the second half. There's a long ball up through the right side. And it's O'Connell will hit this run up, and Raymond gets knocked down. Milton gets a free kick, and they're going to play this one in quickly as the referee says the ball was still moving. Oh, that would have been a perfect play as they had De Candido in with a lot of space in front of him if they were able to play that one in quickly. Good heads-up idea, though, from Olamide to try to get that free kick taken in quickly. As the long boot once again. This one, though, won't trouble goalkeeper Yaramillo, as Julian Matticchioni will just get a big boot. And the coaching staff says you got to be putting that into some sort of a area of danger. Put it towards the players. Nisic up the field for Olamide. Can't find him. And Olamide, though, with a nice sliding challenge on the far side of the field, knocks it out for throwing. Ontario Soccer is thrilled to welcome back Circle K, the Canadian convenience store industry leader, as a premier partner in support of grassroots soccer across the province. Whether to fuel up before a big game or after a hard practice, Circle K is your thirst stop. Visit CircleK.com to find convenience stores near you. Iglesias on this near side of the field. He's got a nice run going on the left side. He's going shoulder to shoulder with Fornazar, but he continues with the ball, as he's going to play this one in across the penalty area.
Come on, laddie!
Martinez plays this one out wide, as trying to push his way through was Presti. And Presti wasn't able to get it by, but Martinez will be able to continue with East York in the Milton half.
Yes, 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 Josh! Good! Hey! Let's go! Laddie! You got a drop, yes?
Flicked on by Khan. Over to Awani. And sliding in there, though, was Giedem to get it away from the East York attacker. And now it's a counterattack chance for Milton. But a sliding challenge there. Nicely played by Rabano as he wins it right back for the East York team. A little bit back and forth right now between these two teams as we see a shot going from distance. That won't trouble Guillermo as that one's going to slide right by. But right now what you're seeing and the start of the second half, the midfield is completely stretched. The defense on both sides are playing very far back, and that's opening a lot of space in this midfield. And then that's what's leading to this end-to-end gameplay here in the first few minutes. I don't look at Guillermo. I'm not sure if he's holding this side of his body, maybe pulled the muscle there, but that's not an encouraging sight to see your goalkeeper reaching towards that side. So hopefully he's okay. He's just playing through it. And there's some hard battle going between a couple of players. Shihada falls down to the turf as the play still continues, as it's going to get hit high in the air by Kennedy. All over the back. McKinnon. That's about his third or fourth foul getting called for something like that, McKinnon. As this ball is going to get brought in quickly, and he avoids a nice sliding challenge. There was Kennedy, but that pass gets blocked by Matacchione. He's trying to send in Fornazar, but nicely held onto his ground there was Iglesias. As Fornazar holding his shoulder, maybe when he collided into the back, hurting a little bit. And he's maybe just winded is Fornazar, but he's going to continue on as the throw-in goes in towards Raymond in the corner flag, as Raymond does get tripped up by Kennedy. And it's a free kick right by the corner flag for Milton. It's the Milton team playing out of the Golden Horseshoe League, currently sitting second on the table with 10 wins and 2 losses. They defeated Brampton Elite in their opening match, 1-0 victory, before defeating Thorold and Kitchener TFC. Burlington forced 3-2 in the quarterfinals, and then 4-1 over Toronto United FC to get here towards this cup final. As here comes the free kick, goes towards that near post. Rabano is there once again. He's been a consistent force all weekend long, but just almost a mishandle there from Torres on the far side is going to allow Milton to almost get another chance, but they're not able to get onto the end of that ball as they'll go out for a goal kick. East York team had themselves quite a journey themselves as well, as they started out against Scarborough Olympic. They defeated them 6-1 before defeating Cambridge, and then a tight 1-0 victory against North York. Brampton Elite coming through the re-entry round as we see a high shot in as it's punched over. Still loose though for Raymond, and Yaramillo will get his hands right back up and deflected aside as there was a long shot. Sebastian Matacchione and Yaramillo got up high to put that one onto the bar. Brilliant save from the keeper, but that was a shot that was almost nothing. Sebastian Matacchione is like, okay, you're going to give me this much space. And he's going to fire it from distance. And as they were saying, East York defeated Brampton Elite coming through the re-entry round, and then defeated Glen Shields in the semifinals to get here. As we almost saw our first goal of the game. This will go, could be it as well. It's still loose. And then it's another corner kick as Milton was trying to put some claims on a ham ball. And the referee saying no chance there. Another corner kick, but that was a great ball played in, and getting up high was Giedem to get the first header. And it was a bit of a scramble in front of goal, finally cleared aside as we get another corner kick. This is a good one, punched away by Yaramillo. Second ball, he calls away his defender, and he jumps over him to catch that ball. Nice throw from Yaramillo as he gets that one to midfield as he tries to send in Shihada onto a run. Shihada, strong move. Had his defender looking the wrong way as he sends this one up for Khan. Khan. McKinnon. He has options to his right. He's going to play it to one of them. Martinez. Great sliding challenge. Second opportunity. Cleared away. McKinnon had two options to his right, took a little bit long onto his touch as Martinez loses his shin pad there as you see him putting it back on. But a desperation sliding challenge coming in from Nisic is able to save the day on that shot opportunity as East York with a prime chance just had to move the ball a little bit quicker. Best chance though was just a few minutes ago with Sebastian Matticchioni. Getting a lot of encouragement here. The crowd has definitely increased here as fans of the next game as well. We have the ladies under 17 final coming up after this one. One of the East York players fell down hard there quickly was Presti, and he's won his team a free kick. Referee Ashtiani right there hasn't had to do too much in this game. A few calls here and there on some of the fouls, but nothing too difficult for the referees. Kept the game in hand so far as they're going to play this ball in short as East York. Presti falls down in the box, and the referee said no chance there right away. Didn't look like much of anything on that challenge, as it's going to go out for throwing for Milton. Longer this game remains at 0-0, more of the intensity definitely will pick up on this one. But we were saying earlier in the first half, this has the making of a 1-0 game.
Yes, Josh, you got him, Josh.
Just who will be the one to break the breakthrough? Will it be Fornazar here? Fornazar gets around the defender, but the assistant referee put up the flag and deemed it to be a foul from Fornazar onto the back of Iglesias. And East York will avoid themselves some danger there by winning this free kick. Referee playing advantage from that sliding challenge. As he continues here for Shihada. He unfortunately hits it off of his teammate's heels. And advantage once again as Shihada brought down the player, but the referee saw Di Candido coming through. He gets a nice cut shot there, though does get blocked from Iglesias. The referee telling Matticchioni, yes, I saw the fouls. Don't worry, they called advantage both times as he got tripped up multiple times on that last sequence of play. Corner kick to a near post. This one does take a few bounces. A second opportunity. Nice slide there from Shihada. Presti trying to get that ball away from danger. And there's some extra pushing and shoving, and Presti is going to get called for the foul. As Gideon was just shielding this one out. As the referee's going to have a word with Presti. He was trying to push his way through, and he bounced off of the tall fullback. It'll be a free kick for Milton. Headed away by Rabano. Rabano's been a wall back there for East York. I got to put a player of the game here early. It is J.R. Rabano for East York in their game. Nice move, Fornazar to the far post, headed away by the aforementioned J.R. Rabano again. Close chance on the far side as we have a substitution upcoming for Milton. Checking into the game will be number 34, Marcus Tomlin. So Tomlin is coming into the game, and he's going to replace number 24, that is Josh Fornazar. So Tomlin in, Fornazar out for Milton, changing the right wing as the kick will have to be retaken here. As the East York players kicked the ball onto the field before Tomlin even got on the pitch. So they're gonna have to bring this one back. Gajdahar is able to get to that one as some more shielding going on from Nisic. And Nisic won't give it right away towards that East York player. He finally relents, and East York will throw that ball in. Awani tried to sneak himself down that touchline, so they're going to have to retake this throw-in. A little too far down the line for the referee's liking.
Marcus!
That pass goes into no man's land, and they're going to play a ball in for Tomlin. He's got some fresh legs, and that's a hard sliding challenge from Robano, and that's going to be an easy yellow card there for the referees. He took out Tomlin, so number 8, J.R. Rabano for East York, picking up the first yellow card in this one. As the Milton bench screaming for a red card for that sliding challenge. That's just a yellow for Rabano. As Tomlin was coming in through, and Rabano's slide tackle was late there. And nicely there, though, from Iglesias coming over to Tomlin, making sure, okay, he's okay. Are you all right? Good sportsmanship from the East York player as Matacchioni sets up for this free kick. Urbano gets to that one first. Second ball flicked on by Martinez. And falling into the back there, though, was Kennedy on towards Olumide. And it's another free kick for Milton. The foul count raising here for East York. We have someone else taking the free kick here. First time a different free kick taking.
Melissa, on the bench, please. Thank you.
This time a different free kick taker here for Milton. As here it comes. Takes a bit of a bounce, and Yaramillo will get the body on the line to block that one. Those are always a tricky one as a keeper when that ball just bounces before you, because you don't know how it's going to bounce up, and Yaramillo able to catch it. As you see, has to deal with a little of the sun which came out of the clouds right now. Has to deal with that factor as well as the East York keeper. As here comes another corner kick to the near post. Knocked away by Rabano. And fighting his way through 2 challenges is Milton as they played outside, but it's offside going against Tomlin. And is going to get shut down for that attack as Tomlin, as he found himself on the opposite end of the field after that corner kick. Edom sending this one long. Urbano Wasalabi hits it right towards Secondino. Kennedy, though, is able to support his center back and hit it forward. As it finds its way towards Tomlin. Tomlin trying to push his way through. He's looking for a foul. But play will still resume as the ball finds its way to Shihada. He hits it up towards Khan. Khan still going with it. Gideon, though, will come over and take away that East York run. Good defending, and Shihada can't force his way through a couple players. Iglesias, you're seeing the arms start to go up, the physicality starting to pick up between these 2 teams. As Khan trying to get away from Gadgetar as he leaves this for Iglesias now. Iglesias gets himself away from the couple players, and he finds McKinnon. Kennedy trying to switch the ball, but Nisic is there, and Rabano will get to that second ball first.
Hold him, he's gonna foul again, hold him. It's okay.
Not only the intensity of the field, but you're hearing the intensity coming in from the crowd as well, getting themselves involved in the game. As Milton looks to be getting ready to make a couple substitutions. Coming into the game is number 21, Luca Catrone. And Catrone will replace number 6, Moses Raymond. So a change into the attack again for Milton. So Catrone in and Raymond checking out. As the referee is telling the Milton players.
Done the administration. Handle it through me, please. Thank you.
Milton trying to make another last-second substitution. The fourth official said, no, you got to be telling the Milton coach staff, can't just switch at the last second. You got to come and be prepared. Over here, we need to know that you're making your substitutions. No last-second subs. As now they will be able to make that second change, does Milton. Coming into the game, number 7, Andre Romanovsky. And he will replace number 16, Sebastian Matticchioni. So Romanovsky now in, Matticchioni checking out for Milton. As play will resume with Rabano sending this one long, and Guidem having to play this one with some pressure coming on him. Go to clearance. As Tomlin and Iglesias will battle for it. Tomlin will win the throw, and he'll try to throw it in quickly to get onto his striker. Now this one will get headed to the side as he'll leave the throw now for Gajdahar to throw in. Secondino. Looking for some options to pass the ball to in the midfield. He'll play this one out wide. Olamide. He has an overlap run coming in from Nisic, and he'll play it towards him. Here comes Nisic down the left flank. His touch, though, was just too far ahead from him. As this one will go out for a goal kick. Another substitution upcoming for Milton. Number 24, Josh Fornazar, is checking back into the game. And he will come on for the player who just took him off a second ago, number 34, Marcus Tomlin. So Fornazar will resume his place on the right wing position for Milton. As the play will resume, as the ball finds its way right towards Fornazar off of the goal kick. Fornazar battling hard against Iglesias. Fornazar will be able to get to that ball first for Milton. As they're gonna cross this one in, finds its way. Secondino tries a shot blocked though by Kennedy. And Kennedy once again will get to the end of that one. He has 2 players there in yellow, and Khan blocked the first clearance from Guidem, and Guidem was the only man back there for Milton. And East York had 4 players up on the field, and they still do. They have the effects here of just playing an intense 80 minutes. I think it started taking effect on both these teams. Legs starting to feel a little bit, and dropping back for some support isn't there. Now here comes Secondino. He's through. There's a shot, and it's a goal! Ethan Secondino, after playing a nice quick 1-2, finds the goal for Milton. And in the 62nd minute, puts it home after a great pass there from Luca Catrone. And Secondino places it right into the bottom corner, and Milton take the lead in this boys under 13 Milk Up Ontario Cup final. On the midfielder's key goal for the team, and he gives Catrone a nice high five for setting him up on that one. As we'll be playing 17 minutes left to go here, as we have a substitution happening right after the goal for East York. Checking into the game will be number 6, Quincy Obeng.
Ladies and gentlemen, goal scored number 10, Ethan Secondo for Milton.
And coming off the field is number 24, Arturo Presti. So number 6, Quincy Obeng, and number 24, Presti checking out. And there is Obeng, who gets the ball right off the kickoff, and he's gonna boot this ball down long. But it is the goal from Secondino, as Guillermo will wait for the oncoming pressure before picking up that ball. Smart, recognizing they got the lead to kill off some seconds on the clock. But right before the goal, we were talking about just the tired, maybe some fatigue going on from both teams, but more in the East York. They saw as the Milton was going on the attack, 4 players for East York hanged it back, still on the offensive front, just walking back into position. So, and I heard the Milton coaching staff saying less players in support. So they recognize, okay, they don't have as many players back there. Let's make a big push here. And Milton was able to make them pay by picking up that goal. Support still going loud though for the East York players, letting them know, test the keeper, get some shots on the goal. They have a good battle on the far side forward. Torres, he does get themselves the throw, and he's going to look to take this one right off the throw.
Hey, you guys got it?
Getting tripped up there is Martinez by Olamide, and he does win his team a free kick. Olamide doing the smart thing, stand right on top of the ball. Don't let East York take this ball in quickly as they ask for space as they cross this one in. They're able to get the first clearance. As coming over there is Kennedy hustling. He's able to keep it in play, and he does win himself a throw-in. Double substitution coming up closely for Milton. Next time Milton does get themselves a throw-in. As Torres finds this ball. Shahata trying to play this one out wide. That one gets blocked. And Olamide trying to lead an attack forward. It's a 3-man attack for Milton. Catrone does stay on side. Secondino plays this one out wide towards the left. Coming back is Kennedy, and he's able to hit it off of the Milton player and win his team the goal kick. As here comes the double substitution for Milton. Number 6, Moses Raymond, coming back into the game, as well as number 11, Seamus O'Connell, coming into the game. Number 6, Moses Raymond, will be replacing number 7, Andre Romanovsky. And Seamus O'Connell, number 11, will be taking off number 23, Nikola Nisic. So a change in left back and a change in the midfield.
U13 in the back, U13 in front. Yeah, it's fine, it's good. It's good.
Milton a little bit confused on their formation right now, what they're going to do. And they're saying, yeah, Moses Raymond's coming into the midfield. So the striker's going to drop back and try to preserve this 1-0 lead for his team.
Hey, in this pocket there, I don't want you too wide now.
The Canadian Premier League, on behalf of its Ontario-based member clubs, Forge FC, York United FC, and Atletico Ottawa, are now premier partners of Ontario Soccer and co-presenting partners of the Talented Pathway. For updates and more information, please go to canpl.ca.
Hey, so now you drop now.
Martinez trying to play it into the middle. As we got a foot race here for Secondino, the goal scorer. He'll be able to get to that ball first, but a good sliding challenge from Javier Iglesias is able to clear that one aside. Oh, looks like Iglesias saying, okay, let's hurry up here. Put the ball right at the corner flag for Milton to hit it right back in. As it's an open player there. They almost had the chance to pull the trigger, but it's a long shot from distance, but being able to see that one all the way is Yaramilo, as Fornazar struck that one from deep. It's a high boot in, and it's going to be a big battle here, and Khan will be able to get to that ball first, but it just hit too far ahead from him from the header, as Giedem's putting his jersey on his head there, making sure, okay, I'm okay after battling for that ball in the air. Iglesias gets it knocked away by Secondino, but coming over to help is Rabano, and he's able to win his team a throw-in.
Hey, get in the middle, Moses! Come on, Julian!
Kennedy getting called for the foul, went through the back of Catrone. As we're going to be seeing another substitution coming in shortly, as you just see a replay of the push onto the back. And Matacchione setting up for this one once again. Not as many players going forward for Milton, knowing they got themselves that goal lead. Making sure they're preserving numbers in the back, and they're going to play it short. And here comes substitution here for Milton. Number 34, Marcus Tomlin, back into the game. And checking out will be the goal scorer himself, number 10. That is Ethan Secondino. So Tomlin will come in on that right side for Secondino. And Tomlin's job is run like a gazelle. Don't let the ECR players play with the ball. There's McKinnon showing some good footwork. Finds Shahada. Shahada trying to chip this forward for Khan, and he'll be offside.
Hey! Hey! That's too easy there!
Referee telling Khan, don't be kicking the ball after the whistle. As you get set up here for Milton to take this free kick. As you see confirmation here of Tomlin coming in on that right side, going to be battling with Iglesias, as they're going to be targeting him with that those fresh legs as they try to play that one out wide towards him, as Iglesias does poke that ball away. Nice ball from Gallagher. It's that one over the head. And jumping back will be Rabano, forced to clear that one aside, as we have another substitution here for Milton. Coming back into the game, number 16, Sebastian Matacchione. And he will be replacing number 21, Luca Catrone. Let's go Milton chants going on here as they're taking an eye on the clock here. Still 8 minutes plus stoppage time for East York. And there's a hard collision between a couple players as the referee will blow the play dead, so the training staff will come over to take a look at the injured player. That's Tiago Torres. As you see a yellow card behind the play here, I'm not sure if it was a double yellow card or just a single one. So Ladi Olamide, I think I saw referee give 2 motions there for yellow cards. So I believe yellow cards issued to Ladi Olamide for Milton, number 14, and number 20 for East York Atletico. Mason Martinez also picking up a yellow card for the practice of picking up the ball after the free kick.
I'll get you next opportunity.
As the Bank of Soccer, with decades investing in soccer programming at all levels, BMO is committed to growing the game and increasing gender equity in soccer and beyond. We are thrilled to welcome BMO as the new lead partner of Ontario Soccer's gender equity and empowerment initiatives, including the new BMO Girls Play On Leadership Series, an engagement program targeting more than 100,000 girls and women. Soon, another deserving team will engrave their name into Ontario Cup history and receive their medals and hoist the beautiful Ontario Cup trophy created by Nothers, the award store. For more than 50 years, Nothers, the award store, has been a leading supplier of awards and recognition products across Ontario, offering complete assistance from program concept planning all the way to product delivery. See how they can help your organization at nothers.com. Torres will be able to get onto his feet under his own power, which is always an encouraging sight to see. So he will be substituted out, will be Torres, and coming into the game will be number 10, that's Santiago Varela. So there's confirmation on your screen. So a yellow card going to Mason Martinez, as well as a yellow card to Ladi Olamide for Milton as well. So as we get ready to return to the field to play with a drop ball. And Olamide just taking it himself right after that drop ball. He's going to play a through ball in for Tomlin. But coming over there is Rabano, and he'll be able to clear the side for another corner kick for Milton.
Melvin, stop!
A little confusion here as Torres was substituted off. He thought he was just coming off and coming back on. Didn't realize his team substituted him off.
He was injured, was substituted off. He just entered the field right now. He's now behind the ball.
So he got told. Luckily, the fourth official recognized that. And the referee will go over towards Torres, and he will get a yellow card, Will Torres. So yellow card issued towards Torres for re-entering the field of play. I think it was a little confusion from his point of view. Didn't realize he got substituted off there, so momentarily East York had an extra player out there on the field, but everything is all good now as we get set up for this corner kick for Milton. Urbano gets to that ball first. As Olamide gets around the first challenge. And Martinez, though, will be able to poke that ball free, and he's going to hit this ball forward towards Khan. That hit couple arms there on both sides, so it's almost fair game there. But it'll be a free kick for East York at the end of the day. Obeng trying to move that ball forward as the East York midfielder jumps up high, makes a nice block, does Obeng. And they both claim for it, and it's going to be a goal kick. As Obeng passes it towards the goalkeeper, but we have an injured player down behind the field for Milton. And it looks like he's going to be okay as he gets back onto his feet. So we're going to have a substitution, though, upcoming for Milton. As number 7, Andrei Romanovsky, comes back into the game. And checking out will be number 14, that is Ladi Olamide, who checks out on the far side of the pitch. So Romanovsky will come in for the Milton player who picked up the yellow card just a few minutes ago. There's a long ball up, and here comes Raymond. Check that, Kennedy will be able to get to that ball first as he hits it towards his keeper, who will boot it up the field. It's going to be East York ball. So he gives a free kick in favor of East York. After the two battle, Iglesias colliding with one of the Milton players in the air. Referee deemed that to be a foul against Milton. Seeing some good shielding going on here, and the final touch will go off of Gadgetar, and it's going to be a corner kick, as he can't believe it. As you see, he thought he won his team a goal kick, and he's got to hustle to get back into his goal. As we have 2 minutes plus stoppage time here, and a great corner kick chance for East York.
Yeah, if you're subbing, you can. Okay. But if you're just watching, yeah.
Comes a corner kick. Didn't get much onto that one, but it's going to get itself free for Khan. Second chance blocked by Raymond, and now here comes Tomlin the other way. Screaming it forward is Raymond. Raymond will get the pass. He's going to get around Obeng, and he's going to get brought down. And it's going to be a yellow card for Quincy Obeng for bringing down Moses Raymond. Milton bench is irate right now, thinking that one was a red card as well. It's a close one. So it's a yellow card going towards number 6 for East York, Quincy Obeng, for bringing down Raymond. And it's a great goal-scoring opportunity right now for Milton team to try and see if they can ice this game up. And here comes the shot, powerful one, blocked on the goal line by Kennedy, who was all the way back helping out his keeper. And the attack still continues here though for Milton. Tomlin on the cross, touch there just wide of the goal from Romanevsky. As a double substitution upcoming here for Milton, preventing East York from playing this ball in quickly. Number 23, Nico Nisic, coming back into the game. He's going to replace number 11, Seamus O'Connell. And number 10, Ethan Secondino, will come back into the game. He will replace number 34, Marcus Tomlin.
Has given 7 minutes of added time.
So the confirmation of 7 added minutes left to go here in this second half. So still a long journey left to go here, as you see that for 7 minutes for East York to try to see if they can tie this game up. Shahada not on the same page with Iglesias there. So that ball will roll out for a Milton throw. And this time Rabano will hit this one in long. That's going to get deflected off from Gadjahar, and he's going to give chase, but he will forfeit a corner kick. So East York still has a chance here, bringing everybody forward for this corner kick. And it's going to be Quincy Obeng coming over to take this corner kick. Didn't get much onto that one. And the second clearance will be kicked away. And Milton will win themselves the throw-in. As Shahada try to claim it. Gadjahar recognized, okay, it's our ball. And Fornazar will take the long throw down the line for Raymond. Raymond once again holding this ball. Good shielding from him. He knows how much valuable time they're killing off the clock here. That's some strong game sense coming in from the Milton striker, noticing what they have to do in this situation, as Fornazar's throw is going to continue to bounce around. Finally gets kicked in the air by Kennedy. And a second one from Obeng, jumping up high to go for that header. But the referee saying he used the back of the Milton player to jump up in the air. And the player in the yellow card has to be a little bit careful. But it'll be a free kick for Milton. Can they ice the game here on this set piece? Shot coming in, hits off the crossbar. A brilliant strike coming in from Julian Matacchioni, but that one went straight at the bar. Good job there from Shahada, avoiding that sliding challenge from Matacchioni. And some help in the midfield from Sebastian Matacchioni is able to win that ball back for Milton. Edom hits it right towards Martinez. Martinez tried to play a through ball, didn't put enough juice onto that pass. Obeng able to find Varela, and it's going to be yellow throw. As we're just past 4 minutes of additional time, still 3 more to go here in the 7 minutes of additional time. And the Atletico coach, Lequesta, telling everyone, move forward, everybody up right now. Shahada trying to work the bar on, didn't pass the ball away, and almost nobody back there as Raymond tries to go in forward, but Rabano, being the last man back, is there to shut that one down. But if you're East York, you can't afford to be playing with it. Find the pass, move the ball on. Nice turn from Owani. He's gonna send this one forward for Khan. We talked a lot about Khan in those opening 20 minutes of the game, but ever since that moment, those moments, the Milton defense has done an excellent job shutting down that East York striker. As you have an injured Milton player down on the turf after that challenge. Maybe a bit of a cramp here for the Milton player. As we get ready to resume this one with the throw-in. Can't find anything though. Missed opportunity. And Milton will kill off a few more seconds off the clock with a late substitution. As Torres, we just saw him, he's left the trainer's tent. He's got his arm in a bit of a sling right now. So hopefully nothing long-term going out for him, as Olamide comes back in on a late substitution. He'll replace number 7. That's Andre Romanovsky, as East York, though, continues to make it go forward. But Olamide right off the bench was trying to win it right back for Milton. It's, we call this chaos right now in these last few minutes. All semblance of play is kind of gone, and it's just kick the ball forward mentality now for East York. Obeng. Good block there from Nisic. And Nisic avoids the 2 challenges, and he'll be able to play this one all wide for Olamide, and he as well wins his team a throw-in as we get towards the 7 minutes of additional time. But there was the injury, so probably about a minute left to go. Obeng, one last chance here for East York. Free kick in favor for East York, as the Milton players heard the whistle, thought that was going to be it, and they kicked the ball up in a little bit of celebration, but no, it's a free kick. One more chance for East York.
Got him?
Cleared away, and there is the final whistle. Your boys under 13 Milk Up Ontario Cup champions are Milton Youth Soccer Club with a 1-0 victory over East York Atletico. Congratulations to go out to both teams, not just Milton but East York, for their journey, for making it all the way here towards this cup final. They've done a great job, but Milton will bring home the trophy today. As well, thank you to again our proud partners for today's event. Special recognitions go to our premier partners from Dairy Farmers of Ontario, who are presenting the Milk Up Ontario Cup. Dairy Farmers of Ontario proudly support youth soccer while driving awareness of the benefits of milk and a healthy and active lifestyle to help young athletes realize their untapped potential. We also extend our gratitude to our broadcast partners, Hub International Insurance Brokers, our premier partners, Toronto FC, CPL, BMO, and Circle K, our community partner, Sport Check, as well as Respect in Sport, Sports Engine, and now there's the award store. Thank you everyone who has tuned in for this match. This will be everything for myself, Martin Ohms, here as we get some good shots of the crowd cheering on both the teams here on what was a fantastic result. But again, the full-time whistle, it's Milton 1, East York 0. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have 3 more games left to go here today, but we'll be showing the medals and trophy presentation next. And this is it here for Martin Ohms. Until next time, folks, I'll see you guys later.
Number 8, J.R. Labano. Number 9, Tiago Torres. Number 10, Santiago Varela. Number 11, Grayson McKinnon. Number 12, Essie Awani.
And Curtis has the key. So.
Number 13, Sean Kayla. Number 14, Javier Iglesias. Number 15, Damon Holt. Number 20, Mason Martinez. Number 21, Jeremiah Khan. Number 24, Arturo Presti. Number 27, Bronson Kennedy. Number 99, Jaden Yaramillo.